Okay. Um, Concerning this min heap, what happens when you add zero? Well, when you add zero, it's gonna go to the right of four, right child of four, and it's gonna swim up. So zero and four are gonna swap, two and zero are gonna swap, and then zero and one are gonna swap. So a is gonna be the new zero. The new a is gonna be zero. Um, the new b is or it's still gonna be the same b. It's still gonna be three, and then c is gonna be two, and d is gonna be four. Okay. So, considering this min heap, what happens to the min heap after you remove min three times? So, this is what's going to look like. And that happens because I'm going to swap 106 and then 2 of 7, or sorry, 2 of 8, and then 3 of 7. And then you're going to get a b value of 5, a c value of 7, a d value of 6, and an e value of 8. Okay. um, okay, so we have this Husky class that has one field of name. The equals checks to see if the name string equals another Husky object's name string, and then the hash code is the name's length. So, and the hash map has 4 buckets. That means it mods it by 4. And then, yeah, and so because then you can only have 4 possible remainders, that being 0 through 3, and it doesn't resize. Okay. So the code creates 2 objects, A and B, and A has a name of Jeter, and B has the name Diana. Both those things have a length of 5. And so when you do map.put A, 1, what that's going to do is it's going to get the hash code, that being 5, modded by 4. You're going to get the index of 1, and then at the bucket of the hash map at 1, you're going to add the key value pair A and 1 to that bucket. And then you have and then you put B. And then again, because they have the same length, you're still going to go to the first index bucket, and then you're going to put the key value pair B and 2. Okay, so then it appends A's name to itself. So what that does now is because the pointer at the key value pair in index 1 of the hash map and this A are the same, so that name is going to change now. And so now you have a key value pair at 1 with a changed name. That now it's going to be Jeter. And so now you do map.put A 3. And now what's going to happen is that this is not actually going to change the original A, because now the new length is going to be 10 since you append it to yourself. So 2 times 5 is 10. So what happens then is that when you mod it by 4, the index is going to be 2. So now at the bucket, at the second index in the hash map, you're going to get another value pair, again with A, but this time with 3. And then when you put B, since you didn't change B, it's still going to go to index 1, and you didn't change at all. So now B is updated and is 4 now. Okay, but now you change B and you append it to itself again. So now when you do map.put B5, what happens is that, again, now the length is 10, and then modded by 4, that's 2. So at the second index bucket, you're going to have a key value pair of B and 5, another B, 1 in the first index and the second index. So that means that's going to look like this. And the map.size gets, all the key value pairs. The size depends on like how many key value pairs there are. So now that map.size is going to be 4. And we just went over what map.put does. So now that's why the map.size returns 4. And the reason why map.get new Husky Jeter is returns null is because when you hash, the new object with the name of Jeter, that's going to have a length of 5. So the hash code is going to be 5, and then you mod it by 4. And then now you're going to the first bucket index, And now you're seeing if any of these key value pairs is equal to that new Husky object with the name Jeter created. And none of them actually are, even though at one point in time, A was equal to it. Because now this name is Jeter, because again, the equal two Husky objects are only equal if their names are equal. Because this name changed to Jeter, there is actually no object that is equal to the in the first bucket that is equal to your new object, so that's why it returns null. And then why does map.get new Husky Jeter return 3? Okay, so Jeter has a length of 10, so you're going to multiply by 4 and you get 2. So at the second bucket, that's going to look at all these key value pairs. It's going to check if the name in your new object, that being Jeter, is equal to any of these names of any of these keys. And it is, because A here has the name of Jeter, it's going to see that, hey, this, the hash map contains something with a key of that has a name of Jeter, so then it's just going to return the value, that being 3.